Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Ross Patterson Revolution! Brought to you by GhostBed.com. I got rice cooking in the microwave. It's a great day to be alive. Elon Musk is going to save our planet, Jabes. He's going to save our planet. The big guy, right here.
You're welcome for that picture,
Hey,
by the way.
who wanted it years ago?
What?
Who wanted that pic years ago?
What are you saying?
I'm saying I saw into the future, okay? I knew it was Elon Musk, and I'm a Musk addict, okay? I'm mussed up.
No,
right?
I'm saying I got you the picture.
It's beautiful.
It is beautiful.
It's beautiful. You usually fill the gap there, but, you know.
Yeah.
This is nice. This is 3D?
Yes.
Where'd you get it from?
3D wood. Etsy, where you get everything cool.
Well, Etsy's on strike now, so you can't get anything.
Handmade.
Can't get anything from Etsy now.
Why?
They're on strike.
Okay.
So they're on a 7-day strike. Maybe Elon Musk will buy that and tell those motherfuckers to get back to work. This is amazing what's happening today.
It really
I
is.
woke up chipper as shit. I mean, I just couldn't believe it.
Yeah.
The timeline of this, I took a nice little screenshot here. Allow me to read off my phone. I'm not texting anyone, okay? I'm not trying to get prostitutes or drugs. I'm trying to tell a goddamn news story, people. Here's the timeline, all right? March 25th, on Twitter, teases important poll about free speech. So we're looking at roughly 19 days ago, 20 days ago. March 27th, Musk tweets he's giving serious thought to launching his own social media network. Okay? It's March 27th. April 4th, day that Martin Luther King Jr. was killed. Okay? We'll always remember that.
By the way, at this time, he's already bought
Twitter.
Already bought the shares.
Yep.
And is like a silent.
And that went through March 14th, but they couldn't announce it, right?
Right. So it was just kind of like,
So now he's just kinda fucking around.
I'm not an active, whatever. I'm just kind of like getting in there and Trojan horsing it.
Trojan horse in this fucking thing. Okay? April 4th, Musk buys 10% of Twitter, worth $2.9 billion.
Sure.
And we knew that went through the month before, but this is the day that they could actually talk about it publicly. April 5th, Twitter boss Parag, that fucking guy, says Musk will join the board. That was fun, huh?
Right. Yeah. It was kind of cool how they were like, okay, Elon Musk. And as soon as people found out he bought the shares, everyone's like, oh, well, he's going to take over, right? Because that's everyone's like your first instinct is usually right?
But
So
it's what we want. It's what we want.
yes or no, whatever it is, but that was, whether you wanted it or not, that was the first thing you thought, right? And they come out and go, oh, so excited.
Yep. Yeah.
Musk is going to be on the board. He's going to sign the contract.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's going to have fiduciary,
responsibilities.
He is not going to be able to own more than 14% of the company. Like we're so excited to have him.
Yeah.
He's just going to sign that. He's just going to sign it up really quick.
And then April 11th happens, which is just 3 days ago.
Sure.
Musk decides not to join the Twitter board after all, and the company releases a statement saying, we think this is a smart move, and he's going to leave it up to us. He's going to leave it up to us. Now, we're at April 14th, 3 days later.
Sure.
He offers to buy the fucking company for $43 billion.
Right.
At a very fair share price. Because let's face it, at the end of the day, yes, way, way above. At the end of the day, it's about money. Businesses are here to make money. Boards of directors are supposed to do what's best for the company.
Right.
Now, when I woke up this morning, the shares were at $45. He's offering close to $54 a share. That is unbelievable. That is an unbelievable return. It is great business. if you're on the board of Twitter.
It's not even a 6-month high, though.
No, it's not. But where was it going? Because they're having trouble monetizing. They're having troubles with keeping users on the platform that aren't bots, because that's still not in the equation yet. And let's face it, it's going to be like Instagram one day, where they're going to cook those out. The people you bought, the followers you bought, and everything else, that's going to be cooked into it.
To be fair, that's been the complaint about Twitter forever, and its 6-month high is, I think, like quadruple what it was 5 years ago. Mm-hmm. So, I mean, it's still going up. People believe in it, whatever the fuck that it is.
Today, you mean?
I mean, in general. Like, so in 2015, 2016, the Twitter stock was like $14, $15 a share. Right. And the 6-month high of this year was 66, something like that. So,
right.
Yeah.
I mean, they fucking, it's making money, the stock is, regardless of its total inability as a company
to be profitable.
And there's
Absolutely.
no direct competitor to it, really.
Not yet. Not yet. But like all things, there will be.
Well, in the sense of the way people use it, though, I don't think people are going to use any new social media the same way they become accustomed to using Twitter.
It's the same thing we said about MySpace, and then Facebook pops up. Eventually, all of this shit won't be cool. Same thing with Instagram. Less and less people are using Instagram because they're going on TikTok. It's just funner.
So my question, though, is, so he bought it. What were the shares that he bought it at?
So he bought it at $34.
$34.
Well, that's when they announced, at least.
Right, and then once he shot up to
close to 50, and then back down to 45.
Now it was back down to 45 because of the tweets that he was sending out.
Correct. Yes.
He was sending out those tweets.
Yep.
Because he wanted to buy a little lower.
Sure.
Now, Zuck could never. I don't say meta ever. Unless I'm using it in the real sense of the word, which is meta, like taking down the company on the platform that you're buying.
Right.
Before you buy. You know what I mean? Like that, it's too much for my little mind to handle. But Musk's is obviously bigger and crazier, so he knows these kinds of things. But he wasn't wrong. He's like saying that, Bieber has posted one, the biggest users on the platform post like either once a month or once a year. Like they're not
posting that much, yeah. No.
Do we need another platform? Just like, pretty much taking it down.
Yeah.
And then the company's like, hey, whoa.
Yep.
Musk is actually not on the board.
Yep.
He's going to do whatever he wants to do, and we are cool.
So I read this story about 6 a.m. this morning, and I was like, there's more to this, and it's going to be awesome. A couple hours later, he posts his letter to the board of Twitter itself saying, I have made a fair offer.
Right.
It is financially in your best interest to accept this offer.
Yes.
If you don't, I will be forced to reevaluate my holding in your company, AKA I will sell all of my shares and cause your stock to go into a fucking death spiral. Amazing. Can we get applause for that? Because it's the greatest thing. Thank you. And that's not for me. That's not for me. That's for Musk, okay? I know you think it's for me. That's for Musk. That's for Musk. That applause is simply for Musk. He's doing everything. There we go. One more time. One more time for Musk. Thank you. He's earned it. He's earned it. He's doing everything that you hope rich people would actually do with their money. I don't give a baker's fuck what Bill Gates is doing, sewing ears on fucking pigs and owning farmland in Wyoming. I don't give a shit about any of that. This is what I really fucking care about.
He's making toilets.
He's making toilets.
That's
he's
huge.
Cleaning water through fucking, dog feces
Have
or
you
whatever
seen
it
their
is.
toilets?
Don't care. I don't care about any of it.
I want one.
I don't care about any of it.
Amazing.
This is what I care about. This just being rich and doing awesome shit. Because I've gotten into leave Twitter is now trending. Oh, I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna go the fuck home. Go home. Go somewhere else. Go to Truth Social. They're looking for people. Go there. Go somewhere else.
Well, Truth Social's technically Rumble. They just hired all those people to work their back end for them.
That's great. Go there. Go back to Facebook. Go to MySpace. No one is stopping you from going to these other platforms. No one. And their biggest complaint is, which is fucking insane to me, their biggest complaint is, he's going to change it. It's going to be freedom of speech again. Huh? You mean that's what we didn't have on this fucking platform? Before the election started, I was hovering at close to 450,000 followers. I'm somewhere in the neighborhood of like 50,000 now. Everything was taken away. Everything was taken away from all of us. So fuck off. I don't care if Musk buys the whole goddamn company and then just pulls the plug like a fucking dead grandpa, just pulls the plug and waits 15 minutes and watches the whole goddamn company burn. I can live without Twitter. I can live without Facebook. I can live without Instagram. The only thing I couldn't live without is probably live sports, and that's it. The rest of this social media shit, fuck off. I don't really care. And this is the greatest goddamn thing I've ever seen in my lifetime as far as somebody rich really making a change in the system and trying to fuck shit up simply for the intent of just fucking shit up. There's no other real reason behind it. He's rich enough that he could build his own platform if he wanted to, but he doesn't. He wants to fuck up theirs because they're fucking up everyone else's. And it's great. It's like a fucking real life Batman movie come to life.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
I mean, he may take it down and then start his own, right? But in order to what?
Tony Stark is trending
Tony
on
Stark
Twitter.
is trending.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So it's like a little
Perfect.
comparison,
Perfect.
yeah.
God damn it, this is awesome, dude.
Perfect.
Is it really? Is that true?
Yes.
And the people that are pissed, they they call him dangerous on Twitter. So
Yeah.
first of all, if you're calling tweets dangerous,
Yeah.
you're not going to like it. You're not going to like what Musk, because if you think that the hilarious, like for example, the hilarious war of words he got into with that diver, remember those Thai kids that I was very critical of?
Oh, yeah.
That got stuck in that cave.
Still hate them.
No, but I was just like, what were they doing?
You know, what were they doing?
What were they doing so far in the fucking cave? God damn it. Anyway, so Musk said that he was sending equipment out there to help. And the diver, one of the divers that was working there was like, and this is through tweets. Mm-hmm. Well, he said it in an interview, but he was like, this weird submarine thing that he sent like won't even go 5 feet into the cave. Fine. I mean, thanks for sending it, whatever, it's not going to work. And fucking Musk just like called him a pedophile and fucking went in like crazy shit just for saying like, this isn't going to work. You know,
Yeah.
Thanks, but no thanks kind of thing. And Musk just like destroyed this diver's life that was like saving these little kids in the cave. So anyway, that is their example of him being dangerous on Twitter, which he's not like doxing anybody. He's not.
He's the same dangerous on Twitter that any other massive celebrity with a hardcore following is, whether it's Taylor Swift or Beyonce
Selena
or
Gomez.
Elon Musk.
Yeah.
Like he has the same, or Joe Rogan, like, or Barstool. There's a big complaint about Barstool for a long time.
Cardi B.
Yeah.
Yes.
So it's the exact same level of danger that any other major person with a hardcore following has, where they can just sick their people on them.
Exactly. But I think if you're already describing a tweet as dangerous, we have problems.
Yeah. We got bigger fucking problems too than this, but this is awesome.
Yeah,
this is exactly what you want fucking people with money to do is this. Case in point, I went over to Jared's house over the weekend, right? Mm-hmm. If you haven't heard, Black Rifle Coffee's doing pretty goddamn well.
Sure.
He bought a fighter jet.
Yeah.
As a timeshare jet with him and another buddy.
Sure.
Went to, how old was Charlotte? She 8, 9?
We went to Lux.
Lux.
And it was 6.
Okay.
But thank you for being there mentally.
You know what?
You know what?
I've always been great with names.
You know what?
And I'm going to continue
and
that
ages,
pace.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm going to continue that. So she's 6. Bought her a rally car with a drawing that she made in a diary that he found and had personally wrapped on a car for his 6-year-old. There was a mechanical bull at the party for children to ride with somebody operating it.
Well,
That's fucking awesome.
He treats children the way they should be treated, which is as premium content.
Yes, and it's fucking great.
Yeah.
But those people who have money or come into money like Musk and these guys, it's few and far between that they actually do something fucking cool with it. Usually they sit on the side of a fucking mountain and do nothing with it.
Right.
You and I know plenty of these people. I've been at dinner with a million of these motherfuckers where it's just like, what do you do with all this cash? You're the wrong guy to have this kind of money. 99% of these people that I'm in these fucking meetings with, I look at them and I'm like, God damn it, you're the last person that needs to have that much money. You're not
Right.
gonna do anything fucking cool with it.
They just like decorate their houses like horribly because they have no taste.
How many houses have you and I been to? Mega rich people where it's like like ancient Rome where you're just like, what the fuck am I doing? Is there gonna be 18 gay men fucking on the marble floor here in about an hour?
Right. But each piece in the house is like insanely expensive.
It is.
But it just does not like work together. It doesn't look good. It's just like the worst. They get like horses. Like, don't get fucking horses. Like, just get cool shit. Do weird stuff, right?
Oh, God damn it, dude. So this we need more of. These people on Twitter. There was one tweet that was one of my favorites this morning. I don't know what time this was, but somebody was like, I'm leaving Twitter because I'm scared that if Elon Musk buys Twitter, he will protect free speech rights of people I don't like and won't censor enough. Censorship is what everyone else wants. I mean, it's what every tweet that I'm allowed to see wants. It's the perfect response to all of this because you're right. We only get to see the tweets that they allow us to see. And the ones that I'm allowed to see are people that I fucking hate every day.
Right.
Woke up and that little midget, top of my feed today. That Robert Wright guy,
Oh, yeah.
top of my fucking feed today. And he's, oh my God, this can't happen on my beloved platform. Why? Because it's just filled with people that only agree with you and your bullshit policies. I would love for Musk just to answer to this guy and be like, hey, you know what I'm gonna do, Robert Reich? I'm gonna put your phone on the top shelf, big guy, okay? So you can't read it. You can't reach it. You can't reach the fucking top of the shelf. How tall is that guy? We pulled him up last time. What is he, 4'2", 4'11"?
He's got to be Sean's height.
Sean, how tall are you? 5'7".
Not a fucking
that is
prayer.
a lie, Sean.
Not a prayer.
Robert Reich
Sean.
is 4'11".
4'11".
yeah. Same
So
as
he's
Sean.
the
Same as
legal maximum height for a midget. That's Robert Reich. That's who this guy is, and now he's mad. Oh, I don't mind. What are people gonna think if I have to actually get opinions about shit that I don't agree on?
Well, it's because it's dangerous, Ross. It's dangerous, okay? If you hear or see something, there's dangerous people on there.
Oh, I love it. And by the way, so Twitter employees have been interacting with me throughout the morning about the fucking. We can't have an absolutist. We can't have an absolutist come in and fucking destroy the platform. Blah, blah, blah. Yes, we can. And some shit needs to be destroyed. Twitter is a goddamn hellhole. Whatever that fucking algorithm is, it just makes people hate each other.
I mean, you can post actual people dying on Twitter, like videos of people dying on Twitter.
Dying
That's fine.
porn.
That's fine.
Hardcore
they
graphic
don't-
pornography.
That they don't take down?
No. Pull up Tiana. So Tiana Trump was on the show on Drinking Bros. We can't show anything on her feed, but
No,
it's
just her sucking dick.
sucking dick, getting fucked in the ass, everything else, and it's full videos.
We had a Patreon episode we could show.
I know.
Yeah,
We will.
She might be the actual throat goat.
She might be. She might be. But we
Who's
got to
the
get that
other
baby
one?
out of you.
Reagan.
Yeah, Nancy
Nancy
Reagan.
Reagan.
Nancy
It's her and
Reagan.
Nancy Reagan, dude.
Yeah, yeah.
N-Regs. Mm-hmm. You know? Mm-hmm. That's it. She was known in the biz as N-Regs.
Sure.
A lot of people called her that.
Sure.
But everything that I've seen this morning, and this story's only going to get better, and that's why I love it.
Yeah.
It's for my entertainment at this point, just for my personal entertainment, because I've been fucked over on all these platforms at this point, so I don't care. All of it needs to be broken. All of it needs to be shut down, and then it'll just become a digital playground like fucking MySpace. Do you still have a MySpace account open?
I never had one.
Okay. Go back through, if you're at home and had a MySpace account, just pull that up and see which Daft Punk song is playing on your page, and whatever the fucking spinning lights are, whatever that GIF was.
I had a Friendster account. No.
No. Every girl on MySpace had the same Frey song, Cable Car.
How to save a life. Is that the one? Is that the Fray?
That is the Frey.
Oh, it is the Fray.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
good. What's
But is that's not
think.
the song.
Cable car.
Oh, yeah.
words and words. Yeah, whatever
Words,
that is.
yeah.
MySpace was valuable though because we all learned how to code.
We all learned HTML.
That's true.
You know what? Maybe I should get maybe that's where I should start.
And then it was Tom.
Because they'd still have MySpace.
It's fucking Tom. Oh, fuck you guys. And cable cars and words and phrases and cable cars and Grey's Anatomy and cable cars. I know I'm close.
No, that was such great heights from the Postal Service.
Yeah. Oh.
Postal Service.
Postal
dude.
Service.
Come on, bro.
Take me back.
Oh, take me back to 06. Oh, 06 again without any of these social media apparatuses. What did we do before then? What did we
Ugg
fucking
boots.
do with our lives? What's up?
We wore Ugg boots and denim skirts.
Well, you did.
And belts
Giorgio.
over our T-shirts.
Yeah. Yeah. Why not?
I wore a studded belt,
Why not
not
go
in
back?
any of the loops, so you could see it.
Oh,
'Cause I had
you
to
were
hang the-
cool.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's real
Were you the
nice.
first one to ever wear a studded belt?
I think
I've
so.
met a couple people that say that.
I'm the first one to ever wear that and a Von Dutch trucker hat at the same time.
Oh, that was you. That was you. You're going to have to fight with a couple other people that say that, but
Yeah.
I bet it was Giorgio that wore it
Ed
for the
Hardy
first.
shirt.
Fuck yeah, dude. I'll rock an Ed Hardy today. Give me a Von Dutch hat. Let's fucking party. I'm in. But I want Twitter to go back to fun
True
things
religion.
like, I'm just going through like the top 20 here. I want it to go back to fun things like Dickie Nut. Why is Dickie Nut trending number 10? What the fuck is that? Sources.
Dickie Nut?
Yeah.
Yeah, Dickie Nut.
You know
What
Dickie
is-
Nut?
What is Dickie
You
Nut?
don't know Dickie Nut?
Can we
Missouri's
let-
Dennis Gates
Yeah.
will hire Dickie Nut as an assistant coach.
Yep.
Yep.
That's Houston Nutt's brother.
Is it really?
Yeah, it is.
Is this the
And
St.
his
Louis
parents
thing?
named him Dickie?
Yeah, named him Dickie.
Dickie
This was
Nuts.
This was back before a bunch of immature people ruined things like names. Okay? Just let the man live.
I think
Dickie
Richard
Nut.
was always Dick, though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but Dick Nut.
Dick Nut.
Could have been Dick Nut, and they called him Dickie. Oh, hey, little Dickie.
It's fine.
Yeah. What's he doing? Is he at your school, your alma mater?
Yeah, I guess they hired him as an assistant basketball coach.
Congratulations.
So,
You got-
dude, I'm on the Dickie Nut train.
Yeah, dude.
I
Dickie
believe
Nut.
in Dennis Gates.
I'm on the Dickie Nut train. We know, Bob.
That's what I want.
Sure.
I want to go back to that.
Yeah. Fun and
instead
flirty.
of everything else. But the rest of the feed, by the way, is like Tesla and Tony Stark and
Yeah.
just everything that Elon Musk has ever done. Might as well throw PayPal in there, you know?
Yeah.
Why
Dude,
not?
these people wished for electric cars on a monkey paw.
Oh,
Like, think
yeah.
about it. Like,
Yeah.
he's doing the only reason anyone gives a fuck about electric vehicles
Is Tesla.
is Tesla.
But by the way,
Honestly.
he took over Tesla as well. How did
Mm-hmm.
he do that in this same kind of way? It was not a peaceful transfer. How did
Of what?
he took over Tesla kind of in this same way?
I don't know. Did he?
Yeah.
I thought he just bought. I thought it was just he just invented it. Is that not
No.
true?
He took over the company.
No, whatever. It needed
In
to be taken over. It's
2008,
great.
he led the initial rounds of investment for Tesla before taking over as CEO. So it sounds like he
And
was an investor.
It sounds like he's a kind of founding member.
Kind of co-founder.
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 Okay, so it's
Co-founder.
co-founder. So
Or no,
that's good enough.
PayPal. But also, me and Rob talked about this yesterday. We should just allow Elon Musk to use Austin as like his test site. Just like do things, like improve the city.
Yeah, like try
Yeah.
stuff
You
out.
Just
Yeah.
try things out.
So
At this point, don't you think? I mean,
So wait, hang on. I know you might be joking about this, but in California, this
not.
is what he asked for
He wanted
in
to
California.
do the tunnels.
Correct.
But he never did those.
Well, he did one, and then he was looking for funding from the city and said, "Hey, would you help me out here with this?" Because he built one as a test, and he actually took Jay Leno through it. I don't know if you ever saw it. Big car guy, Jay Leno. So he's like, "Hey, let's test out the tunnel together." And so they did a thing on, I think it was Discovery Channel. Forgive me if I'm wrong on that. I watched it, and he was blown away. Like Jay Leno was blown away. Oh, wow.
well, he has
Oh, wow.
he has a car show.
He does.
Yeah.
But he was blown away because they took the new car into that tunnel and then
okay.
used it, and it was just, hey, you just go have an elevator. That's kind of,
Yeah.
oh, wow, that'll be where. But they never got any more funding from that.
Yeah, because he started like saying some red pill stuff,
Mm-hmm.
basically, where California was like, wait a minute.
Ooh, we need to put Amtrak here.
Yeah.
That'll fix it.
And
mean-
so,
Get everybody back on the trains.
Nobody in the city's doing anything except celebrities. Like Elon Musk needs to take over. Right now, McConaughey is building a fucking trail.
Yeah.
From Austin to San Antonio.
Yeah.
It's like 100 miles. Like
100 miles.
You can walk the trail.
You can walk the trail.
It's
100 miles
behind
trail.
my apartment.
Yep. He's doing that
Wow.
because it's fun.
I want to do it with him.
So do I.
But I think,
I'll walk that shit. Let's go.
Elon Musk he's not an idiot. He came to the exact right place at the right time, right? Like coming to Austin, moving his shit to Austin was not like just for the barbecue.
No.
But do you know what I mean? Like, yes, that's why he's here, because he wants to actually do stuff, and this is where people kind of like...
And the beauty of it is he just threw a party 48 hours ago because that Gigafactory is open, and they just shipped their first cars, and he just posted on Twitter, "Yeehaw, everyone."
Actually, there is a picture of him like in a cowboy
He's
hat.
got a cowboy hat on.
It's so
he just
good.
wrote, "Yeehaw, everyone."
It's dorkier than J-Lo's newsletter.
But he's in on it. He's in on the bit. And that's
Yeah,
what I
yeah.
love. Like, if he was doing it seriously, like Bezos, where you're just like Bezos in a spacesuit, like he's a real goddamn astronaut, it's too fucking corny for me, pal.
Space Cowboy.
Space Cowboy. Nah.
Space Cowboy.
Yes, Space Cowboy.
I think the difference is, though, that like all the money in the world couldn't make Bezos attractive, but it really has done wonders for Musk. So like it's different. Musk is like an attractive.
Bezos
ain't
isn't
bad.
terrible.
Bezos
Like,
isn't
especially
terrible.
now he's on the TRT.
Yeah,
Look at
he's pretty jacked.
Look where
He's
they
pretty
both
jacked.
started.
Oh, yeah.
100%.
Look where they both started.
And I will say one of them has come a lot farther. That's all I'm going to say.
They're much better than like a Bill Gates. Bill Gates never looked good.
Yeah, Bill
Bill Gates didn't try to.
He should have. He should have used some of that goddamn money to inject himself full of whatever would have made him rad. Instead,
There
he's just
is
a fucking
definitely,
kid
right.
who was fucking kids on an island.
Bob, like the pre-money, those two. But
It's a glow up. Whatever, dude. You
it
become
is,
a
but
billionaire
like
and you
to
glow
me
up.
personally, Bezos is still very unattractive.
And that's fine.
Well, he's bald.
But he's
I know.
that's it. Pop that up. Pop that
Yeah, I
picture.
mean, look,
up.
he looks cool.
Yeah, exactly. I'm not going to shit on Bezos.
It looks like J.K. Simmons.
It looks
kinda.
cool. Yeah.
It's fine.
Yeah.
But like
It's
honestly, if you
fine.
have money, you have no excuse to look bad.
Exactly.
You
Right.
at least
Yeah.
need to look.
And he did the most he could do. And he's come as far as he could come. And I say good for him.
He looks
but
good. I'm not going to shit on him.
He
I
coulda
think
got
looks.
hair.
Yeah. No, you can't.
Yeah,
Some
he
people are
could've.
no. Some people
Urlacher
are just
did it.
too bold. Some
Urlacher
people are
did it.
just too bold.
Too bad.
He could have gotten the best plugs in the frickin' world.
No, look at LeBron James. Richer than fuck. Sometimes it just does not take to your head. And then you're going to risk that huge scar in the back of a head.
Okay, now show me a sexy Musk.
Oh, show the one with the fire in the background. It's right in there. Show the fire in the background, Bob. There it is. He's walking away from like
Of who? No, that one
like an
is actually
explosion.
the stupidest one.
Which one?
Of Bezos walking. No.
Looks jacked,
I
strong,
know. I don't like
explosions
it.
in the background.
I don't like it. You know,
You don't like it, but there's a lot of ladies out there that do, including Homegirl, the new one. She's a big fan.
Of what?
His look, his whole shit.
Oh, the 50-year-old? Yeah,
Yeah.
he definitely did the best that he could do with what he has.
But that's what he wanted.
I mean, here's
Sorry,
here's the two
Giorgio.
of them side by side.
Yeah, I mean, look.
Bezos still has like a little bit of a wonky eye.
Wonky
Yeah.
eye, a little bit.
Wonky eye, the smile is still very dorky.
Yeah, and I'll say this: looking at this photo
The
right there,
ears are not
I'm glad you
pinned.
brought up this. That is too bald to get. It's too much. You can't get plugs on a head like that. You're too bald.
There was a point, though, where he could have.
No, because then the rest of it's gonna fall out. You're fucked.
And also, people are just going to talk about it.
Yeah.
That's all they'll talk about.
and like LeBron, that's all we talk about is how bald he is.
Musk got
Yeah, and in this other photo
Replacement?
of Musk, I don't really think that that's him really looking cool as much as it just is like the JRE studio that makes him look cool.
Yeah,
You
exactly.
know what I mean? It's just the studio
the-
around him.
That's right. He built that goddamn thing too. The boring
No.
gun.
Yeah, but I mean that's Rogan's studio. Look at the werewolf. In
Yeah, I don't care about that, but he built that gun. Like that's what cool rich people do: is they build flamethrowers, they buy Twitter, they make electric cars, and they send shit to space. Here's how great Elon Musk is. He sent a fucking car to space, and when I called Jessie at home to be like, "Hey, did you see that Tesla in space?" She goes, What happened to the man?
I said, what about the guy?
What about the guy?
Remember there was a guy in it?
It was so good that she thought a fucking guy was actually in the Tesla.
It wasn't a guy. But
I laughed for 45 minutes all the way
it was
home.
just one of those things that like just came out. And then once I said it, I was like, do you know what I mean?
It seems like that's only going to add to the space debris problem we have.
Exactly.
I mean, there's shit just floating out there that's going to be an issue.
No.
Exactly.
Down the line, it's going to be an issue.
No, I'm not going to be alive for that shit, you know?
Yeah, Ross is more of a water debris kind of problem.
Exactly. Just make it all trash space. Throw everything up there. There's people's ashes, all
We
kinds
already
of shit.
do that with the oceans.
Exactly. Now let's just change it from the ocean to space. Like, that's fine.
That's arguably better, to be honest.
Yeah.
I feel like throwing everything into space versus into the ocean.
I think so, too.
Yeah.
Well, once
Yeah.
the oceans are done, we got to go to space. So it's
Yeah.
just we have to adjust.
But there's a lot of space.
And
There's
none of us will be
arguably-
alive for this. Like, none of us. You know what I'm saying?
But it's going to be like affecting Bob's baby, which you don't care about anyway.
Well, my baby too. Once I have a child, and just to compete with Bob, I don't know. I don't want to
Obviously, yeah.
And Ross, I
You've
don't-
got to get going now because that child needs to be in the same age group sports-wise.
You know what? If we were talking about gender a little bit before, but like if we are going to go like full equal, there should be like egg donor sites the same way that there's like sperm donor, so that Dan could actually get
The eggs that he
use
wants,
his
yeah. Yeah.
sperm, go to the donor,
Yep.
read about the girl, see if that whatever,
Because that used to be
and then have it surrogate.
Well, that's the thing at a bar, too, where, you know, you go up to girls and you're like, dude, let's have an NBA baby. You know, you get those tall ones in there and really combine
An
those
NBA
genes.
baby.
I'm pretty
yeah.
sure Ronaldo did that, right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah, he had he like picked the model, and then he just once
Do you-
they
you know
had
who
the
the-
child.
You know who the king and
Ronaldo.
queen are, right? It's Laird and Gabby Reese. Like, it's Laird Hamilton and Gabby
yeah,
Reese.
yeah.
Like, they're creating children that are going to be greater than all of mankind.
No, Marion Jones and her husband, the shot put thrower and then the decathlete.
I would have said that. And
Serena Williams and the Reddit guy.
Oh, God, not
Best
a
of
prayer.
both worlds.
Not a prayer. Well,
She's a great athlete.
Because I don't think you're hoping for an athlete. Like you want a good looking like business tech. Do you know what I'm saying?
Who could beat the shit out of you?
Yeah. Like
yeah.
you don't wish for athlete. I had to take you off that.
It's a fun life.
Where's
that
did Nomar Garcia Parra and Mia Hamm ever have kids? They had kids,
They
right? Where
did,
the fuck
yeah.
are their kids?
They did.
Should be about time.
So I'm waiting for their kids to pop up, and then Steffi Graf and Andre Agassi. What happened to their kids?
Their oldest plays baseball for USC.
Oh, shit. There you go.
It's not bad.
Not bad at all.
And
It's
Ross,
not bad,
you might
but-
be around long enough to have your consciousness uploaded into something. So
Yeah.
you could be around for a while, given the world the.
I don't know that I want it anymore. I don't want the consciousness uploaded anymore.
Well, they're going to
Yeah.
demand it. They're going to demand more novels.
Maybe, but I think it all dies with me, you know?
No, they'll develop AI that can just write in your voice.
No, you know what? They'll
Yeah.
AI will never be able to do comedy, ever. They can't even read sarcasm on Facebook. So, like, you're fucked in that regard.
Ask Siri to tell you a joke.
And you know what's funny? Yeah, exactly. You know what's funny too is there was a poet who was on 60 Minutes last week, and she was talking about the new AI program that is taking her poetry and spitting it out for other people, so you can write in like Elizabeth or Ken, whatever their names are, and have a beautiful poem by X to get to these people in her voice. And they were like, "How close is this?" And she read the poems afterwards. She goes, "It's fun, but it sucks."
Yeah.
She's like, it's
always like
it's a fun party trick. And then they were digging a little deeper. They were like, all right, so out of 100 of these, how many would you say were actually good?
Right.
She was like, I don't know, maybe 30. 30 of these were good. And she was like, the other 70 are horrible.
Yeah.
And that's the difference. And like, that's one thing that we'll never be
Every
able to
year,
cope.
it's gonna- every year's going to get better.
What do human beings bat?
Humans?
Yeah, exactly. Like
Right?
as far as,
30
as, far as
out of
poetry.
100? 30 out of 100 sounds like a pretty good ratio of like writing
Yeah.
good stuff versus not good stuff.
But
It's not even close to 30 out of
It's not
100
even
either.
close to a 30. But the best of the best always rises. I remember Project Greenlight with Ben Affleck and
that
Matt
show
Damon.
was amazing. I wanted to be on that show. And
Yes.
they brought
I know.
it back.
Yes,
And
you
I was-
did.
And the guy who won it, that bald guy.
Yeah.
The guy that made like one of the worst horror movies ever.
Yeah.
Ever?
I
Yeah.
just hated that.
And so years later, after it was canceled, they were doing an interview together promoting something. I forget what the fuck it was. And somebody brought up Project Greenlight. And they were like, what do you think the outcome was of that whole experiment and everything else? And they were like, well, I think Hollywood's got it right. And this model does not work of just finding people and kind of doing it because the talent's just not there. And it was very honest, and I think that's the same thing with AI, where it's like, talent will find a way.
They kind of didn't give him enough money. The actors that they put around him weren't the best.
No.
The script was
So
fine.
I knew that casting director. That is one of the biggest casting directors in Hollywood. That casting director put me in 2 films. And I asked him, because I used to play poker at his house. And I go, hey, dude, what did they have and what didn't they have? And he goes, they could choose anybody they wanted. So our job was to bring in the best people to cast or whatever. If you recall, the first season, that guy cast Shia LaBeouf.
Oh, no, I'm talking about the 5th season.
Yeah,
the
yeah.
very
I don't know
last
about
one.
that. But
Remember that fucking idiot that wanted to shoot on film the whole time?
Yes, it was like a dark historical
And
ritzy.
that, like being tied to that in such a idiotic way is like exactly what happens. Exactly how you sync a movie is someone being like romanticizing every fucking moment.
Yep.
And not being like, you know what? We can make it look exactly like film. Let's spend our money in other ways, marketing, what have you.
Yeah.
So that's what it is. It's just like he was hated him.
Oh, so bad, so pretentious.
You think you're fucking Tarantino? Like,
he did?
Yeah.
He really did. He
But-
was
but-
like, these are
but
my short
Just
films.
not taking the opportunity.
Well, and
that
that's
was
the thing.
given
Is like
to you.
exactly, and like with Tarantino, if you are Tarantino, you'll figure out a way to do it and be cool and original and all that shit.
and you can do that because you have, built up resume that allows you to be able to do
Built up
Right.
resume, you're easy to work with, people trust you, they have the confidence, they listen to what you say, and you get it fucking done.
Yeah,
Who's seen the original Bottle Rocket short film with Owen and Ben Wilson?
I have.
Yeah, the original one they did from college that Wes Anderson
Yep.
did.
Yeah.
And then, is that still plausible? Can you still just make, a great small 15 minutes?
Great
and then
question.
Get it out there, and then someone, take a shot on you, or, even in the small micro-budget indie way. Just get it done.
Great question.
No.
So when I was at NYU, the tape, because it was a fucking VCR tape back then, there was no DVDs or whatever. The tape that was going around was Zach Braff's short film that he had made there. He was there for directing, and it tore everybody's faces off. It was amazing. No money, no nothing. Just shot it in New York. It was, I think, maybe 12 to 14 minutes, and it was fucking incredible. So when Garden State came out, it was no surprise how good that movie was going to be because of how great that short film was that he made with $0 fucking dollars. It is possible. I just don't think people are good enough, have the time, creativity, or imagination. And now that Hollywood is taking all that away from them anyways, just to qualify for the Oscars, 10% of your crew has to be disabled. 10% has got to be LGBTQI, XYZ. All the rules, female. One of the 3 leads of your movie has got to be a different race and or gender. That limits creativity across the board. I think you're fucked. And I don't know if it's possible now because of the rules. It's going to take somebody with their own money who's super crazy talented just to do it on their fucking own and then upload it to wherever and just say, hey, I'm the best. Even the Bel Air thing. That TV show on Peacock, the guy made a trailer.
Yes.
It went viral. It was incredible.
Oh,
I shared it on
yeah.
my Facebook, everything.
2016, 2017-ish area.
So it is totally fucking possible. But I don't know that there is people with talent and drive that actually want to do it and can make it for free. I mean, all these cameras and all this shit, who's ever been to the studio here, these aren't that expensive. But you have to know how to edit. You have to know how to do all of the things like you, for example.
Yeah.
Like, you have a theater background, and that was kind of it. You taught yourself how to sound edit. A lot of people don't know this. Jesse did all the sound editing for Drinkin' Bros for, I believe, the first 500 or 600 episodes. Mm-hmm. You did all the sound editing for RPR all these years. Then you taught yourself how to video edit. All those videos that went viral with Waffle House Waitress and all that other shit, you did those. You've never edited before in your life, but you put the time and the effort in to do it. And then it went out into the world and got a gajillion views. So yes, it is totally possible.
Yeah.
I don't
But
think
I
anybody's
came-
got drive anymore.
You got no. I think everybody, especially like our generation, me and Giorgio, you just teach yourself everything because I think the way of old Hollywood just being like a boom mic guy, like that's going to go the way of
Yes,
that's
you
not
have
gonna
to
exist
do.
anymore.
It's a terrible phrase for it, but in Hollywood it's called a predator, where you're a producer, editor, and you filmmaker. So you shoot and write and edit all your shit.
Let's rebrand that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Honestly,
That
I've never
term-
heard that unless coming here.
Let's shorten it to
Yeah.
pedo.
Yeah.
But anyway, but I came from that world that like the movie that even got me anything was something that we had to make on our own.
Yeah.
So I think
only
it's
getting
the
easier
same kind
and easier,
of
though.
thing.
That was going to be my next thing to Ross is like, because production is so easy now and so obtainable, is it just a lack of ideas? Or is it a lack of writing? Is it a lack of like
Money.
Money and execution. And
Because the point of, I mean, when we made like our movie, for example, we wanted it to go somewhere. Sundance was a thing that if you submitted it there, you know, you could get in. And then once you get in, someone would buy you. So there has to be some kind of incentive to get a lot of people to work for free.
But that's a great example too, because you stole almost all the shots for that film, correct?
yes. Yeah.
So-
Oh, shit. And sorry to interrupt you, but Clayne Crawford is living it right now. My best friend from Hollywood. Shot that movie, The Killing of Two Lovers, on its own, got into Sundance. I think they spent $65,000 on it. Was nominated for Indie Spirits and all that other shit. He just gotten very publicly fired off of Lethal Weapon. That episode of Drinking Bros, he went and goes into great detail on it. Got publicly fired from it, kind of exiled from the business for a couple years. That movie pops. He made it on his own for no money whatsoever.
Did it sell?
Now he's shooting the lead opposite Ben Foster in a movie.
Did it
in
sell
Boston.
at Sundance?
It did, yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So like that's what I mean.
Yeah.
So it is possible. There are things that are still happening. It's like easy to make films, but people aren't doing it. Is that because, and they're not being shown in theaters either, which like the only thing they show now is either it's like the biggest Marvel movies or something made by A24. And
Yeah,
they're the
there's
only
no-
ones to seem
Yeah,
to
there's
be
like
able
little
to-
small indie theaters that like specialize, like A24 films.
No
or like
rom-com.
a
Yeah,
Wes
but they're all
Anderson film.
closing.
Yeah, I
no
just
films like no like romantic dramas. Like
Well,
it's
I just
not-
saw a rom-com over the weekend. My kid wanted to see that Lost City with Sandy Bullock,
Yeah.
and Channing Tatum. It was just a ripoff of Romancing the Stone. Like, I mean, very, very goddamn close in that thing. And that's just a lack of imagination because she can do anything she wants, so can he. Brad Pitt's in the movie. He can do whatever he wants, too. That's just a lack of imagination. We're like, what? How much money is it? All right, cool. Is it a 2-month shoot? Yeah, I'll do it. Let's go.
But like, are we not willing to watch it? Like if someone can make it, they can put it on the internet. There is a place to go see it. We're just not willing to watch 2 hours on YouTube.
Nope.
Like, we're more willing to like watch 2 hours of TikToks.
Yes.
But
And-
even, though the, even
yes.
though the ability
Perfect
is
example.
Yeah.
Bob's favorite movie.
Yep.
Okay. Favorite play. he just,
There were
he
circumstances.
just
No,
picks
no,
up
Bob.
the
There were
mic.
No
Circumstance.
circumstances whatsoever. It was on
Perfect
HBO.
example.
On HBO for 4 months, and you refused to see it.
I meant
Oh,
why I didn't see it in theaters.
Both. But you didn't even see it when it was on your television in front of you every
yeah.
single night after work.
And that's
for 4
what it
months.
is.
That's what it is.
And that's what it is.
Nobody wants to get into a 2-hour movie anymore. SNL just did a sketch
If you
over the weekend.
break it up into episodes,
About it.
maybe.
It's different writing though. Like episodic
Just
writing is
saying.
a little
100%.
That's
different.
what people
Yeah.
can handle.
So-
like to get Bob, not even to the theater, to get Bob to sit down in front of his TV and watch something that was longer than, 45 minutes was really hard. Do you know what I mean? Even
people-
for like his favorite thing that he wanted.
And he was
Web
starting
shows did terrible though. Like we've all like been around those, or like kind of worked in like a mini like web series that's 12 minutes long, or like the 30 minutes it's broken off into
Yeah.
threes in a way. That I feel like that didn't work. That's the what's the platform that just failed?
Oh, Quibi. Yeah.
That's like the Quibi model almost. Like it works in your mind, but doesn't. It's still not working. In a way.
Quibi also had shitty content, though. Like, you put a Chrissy Teigen show in where she's the judge.
But I think it can't be 10 minutes. It has to be 30 to 40 minutes. Like that's our threshold as far as like long form, what you're saying.
Right, it's either got to be a minute or an hour. Right?
Yeah.
Like,
Exactly.
that's what it is. Like
Exactly.
we're mindless creatures now.
No
Yeah.
more.
Developed social media has made us just robots to either like we
ADD.
only want 6 seconds
Yep.
or we want people talking on a podcast for an hour that like is background noise.
Exactly.
Yeah, and that's where we are as a society. So is it possible? 100%. Will it happen? Not very likely. And most of the guys that we talked about that we love personally, like Tarantino, he's doing one more movie and then he's done. Jim Carrey said he's retiring 2 days ago. He's done. Bruce Willis is done for other reasons, but it's like more and more people are getting out of it because fame and celebrity too is also dying.
But
where
Ross,
it's
they're
just
so
like,
old. Who? There should have been another generation or 2 generations of people doing these things and being the next Jim Carrey and the next Bruce Willis. But
Right.
like,
Oh,
why are we talking about those people still now?
Perfect example. Perfect example. Yeah, we can't get away from like this old thing. It's the unrecognizable thing. There's a new unrecognizable. I think it's on the First Ladies. Bob, can you look this up? Julia, your girlfriend. Oh my gosh.
Julia Fox?
No, that's not your girlfriend, is it?
No, it's not.
Who's the one?
I would never sleep with her.
Pretty
Haka
woman.
Jams?
Pretty woman. Oh my God.
Julia.
Roberts, your girlfriend.
Yes, I love Julia Roberts.
Okay, so Julia Roberts is in a new. It's a movie about Watergate. There's someone in it that's unrecognizable, and I want you guys. I know. I want you guys to know if you can recognize him right off the bat because you will. But we cannot get away from using these same people. And to that note, while he's finding it, Georgie, if you have a movie, I'll do it with you.
Do you have
Just
a movie,
saying.
Giorgio? Is there something you're sitting on?
If you want to get together a crew, if you want to do it,
Rocco
fucking do
was
it.
on Drinking Bros yesterday. He asked me the same
I
question.
don't have to be in it,
Is
but
there
I
anything?
could like help.
Yeah.
I do have like a small, like 10, 20 minutes about an AA group. It's just like
Perfect.
one AA session.
We have a movie.
Perfect.
You have a movie?
We have a movie.
Is it weird
Can
comedy?
you pitch it? What's the one-liner?
Is it a joke?
Is it a joke? No, it is a comedy, and it's
Okay.
a dark
Okay.
comedy. It's
Okay.
It's about Mike Malloy, an Irish hobo that.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, we did an episode on in softcore history, and I want to turn that into a movie with Jack.
Oh, that would be fucking great.
Perfect with Jack too.
Be fucking
Yep,
awesome.
Yep. So, anyways, let's put this picture up and see if you recognize this unrecognizable.
Colin Farrell.
I know. It's always Jared Leto, right?
That's the
God,
penguin.
dude.
No, that's the penguin right there.
Oh my god, dude.
Who is this?
It's Sean Penn.
Thank you.
Sean Penn. That's the.
Does anyone not recognize
is this a
him?
fucking joke, dude?
Can I be?
It's his eyes and his nose.
Yes.
That's all you need. is
By the
eyes.
way, like, yes, of course.
And the
It's-
Stop the Military Madness sign in the background. That's what gave away Sean Penn.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
No, I can tell by the eyes because they've seen things.
Is that Julia
it's
Roberts?
Sean fucking Penn with a neck. Like, it's not. It's Sean Penn.
It
It's
looks
not
like a deep fake
unrecognizable.
of a fat guy with Sean Penn's face.
Yeah.
But it did. But even in the interview,
There's like a Snapchat
they
filter.
kept saying unrecognizable. And as soon as he popped on the screen, I go, Sean Penn. it was exactly Sean Penn.
Is that Julia Roberts?
Yes,
Yeah.
and she had to wear a little bit of a fat suit.
Damn,
So
she looks great.
she looks great. She had to wear like boobs because this person, again, this is someone that like, she had to put on 1 million prosthetics and like fat suit. It's like they had to do
just got Rebel
hours.
Wilson.
Yeah, hours of makeup on Sean Penn. Are you trying to tell me that these are still the best people for the fucking job?
Are
but
we in the golden age of historical fiction? Because like, I feel
yeah.
like that's
Oh
all
yeah.
we do now.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
It's just like
yeah,
retold, dramatized versions of stories that we
with
kind of know.
unrecognizable fucking actors that we all have known since.
But here's the twist, Giorgio, with all of this historical bullshit that's coming out, the trial of the Chicago 6 and all that other stuff, they're relating it to what's going on in today, and they were like, isn't this exactly what Trump tried to do to the country? So all of it is this hearkening back to like Watergate, the trial of the Chicago. Oh, this is crazy. These people were just fighting for justice. No, you fucking burned down cities all goddamn summer. Like, that's
Right.
what it was.
Right.
But they're trying to relate it back to be like, oh, our country's always been in this turmoil and everything
We've
else.
got the counter of that too. We've got the movie about the girl who's an award-winning sharpshooter and then saves her school.
What's that?
Oh, what's that?
That's the one the Daily
Daily
Wire
Wire.
did with
right.
Gina Carano.
Oh, I haven't. You know what? I haven't seen
How
the
do
trailer.
you see that? You have to subscribe.
I haven't seen the trailer. I don't know. But that's another
I
question
think you
too.
have to pay like $20
By the way,
a month.
that's the other question with movies: is where do you see them? Where do they go? Where do they
Right.
live? Even with Clayton's movie, I was like, where is that? Where does that live? And he's like, it's on Hulu. And I was like,
Yeah.
man, you go to Hulu's homepage, it's a fucking smorgasbord of shit. Where
Right.
there's great content on Hulu, you have to really search letter by letter. Whoever's doing their algorithm needs to hire somebody from TikTok. TikTok's
Right.
got the best algorithm in the game. I want to go, hey, Bob, will you pull up this crazy wedding TikToks, since we're speaking of TikTok right now, of the list of demands. Google it. This thing has gone viral, and everybody's fucking torn about it. They're like, "Oh man, you shouldn't be asking for that." It's like what this couple wants at their wedding, and they were like, "No children."
Is this kind of like the rock star wedding, where they kick and stick their tongues out?
No.
Oh, okay.
No,
sorry.
this is just rules for their wedding.
Oh, okay.
That they want you to abide by.
Okay,
And
I'll probably love every single rule, but let's go.
I know the first one is no kids.
Perfect.
Yeah, play that video. There it is.
Okay. I'm sorry. This is screen grabs of it. I think.
Yeah, it's not the actual.
Okay,
video.
I'll pull it up.
Does it lay out?
Oh yeah. It lays it out, and I just want to get your thoughts on it.
Okay.
Because no children at the wedding, and people were like, "I have 3 kids." As soon as somebody said that, no, dude, no, you're not bringing the fucking kids.
No.
That's an easy one.
No.
One of them was a +1, and that was a huge debate.
That you can't have a +1?
Yeah, because it would cost so much money. You know, either you get the invite for you and your wife or whoever, and then
Okay, here we go. I got it.
you got it. Yeah, play it real quick, and then see if you agree with this.
The fucking fly right now, you know.
No +1s allowed.
What?
So no +1s allowed. I turn the music on.
Oh, that's right. So we can get dinged by YouTube.
There's a dress code.
There's a dress code. That's fine.
These are all normal.
Right.
Normal.
Kids aren't invited.
Normal.
Normal. And we're not giving
Normal.
out favors. All right, pause it real quick, Bob, if you can. What are forgive me? What are favors at a wedding?
Party favors.
So
Yeah.
that is anything from something crazy at like a super rich wedding to just like chips and a bottle of water.
Yeah, where
in
you
your
like
hotel
send them
room.
with like a bag for like the.
So I've shown up.
Right.
I've shown up at a hotel, and there've been like a bag of like water and chips, exactly like you're saying. But I've never gotten like a party favor.
No, they do. Like they'll have like a cozy with their name on it, or
Yes.
like bags of like, and it all has like their name on it, and then it'll be something that you're
all right.
gonna use maybe once, you know, like of.
Koozies
Plastic
are
champagne
super-
glasses
Koozies are
filled with
pretty.
candy.
That's not
standard.
that's not horrific. Yeah.
They're getting dinged
I'd-
for this. These are all normal.
So they're
wedding
not going to
things.
have any
I wanna
favors.
go to this wedding.
Keep
Sounds
going.
amazing.
Let's see the rest of this.
That's
here.
it.
Oh, that's it.
It's a
No,
very
it's not.
short list.
Oh, okay.
No
Yeah.
+1s.
Yeah. No +1s allowed.
There's a
Dress
dress code.
Dress code. No kids.
I think this is it.
This
Okay.
couple, this
No
couple is
party
so
favors.
Cool, by the way.
What?
This couple is
And we're
so
not giving
cool.
out favors.
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
really trying.
So what the fuck?
Yeah, dude.
They're
Why
doing it-
shit on them? I don't understand. Like, dude, all of that is normal.
Are
You showed up
people
with
really
kids.
up in arms though? About
Yeah. There's been a huge debate, and because I guess people underneath it are like, well, I have kids. Can I not come to? No, you can't. They were like, well, what do you expect me to do? Get a babysitter? And it was just like, well, yeah, if you want to come to the wedding, but
Yes.
you also don't have to come to the wedding.
Yes.
Like, that's a whole fucking thing, too. The party favor thing, I never knew, like, were people really expecting that?
Wedding culture, you know. I
Are they
don't know.
big on TikTok? Is that why they're kind of like announcing
exactly,
this as
'cause,
well?
like-
No, they're not. And that's the shocking thing about this. So they're not big
Yeah.
on TikTok. And then everybody kept sharing this video saying, and they were outraged by it. And they're like, why have a wedding at all? And it was like, well, I mean,
do you mean?
if you have a bunch of +1s and kids and all that shit, that would drive up costs.
and you
a
don't
lot.
know them.
Okay, the +1 thing I will say is
A
odd.
little bit weird, only because, like, who's Dan gonna?
That's why Dan wants that, though. He only wants one person there so he can have sex with a ton of them.
Oh, so maybe it's good.
Yeah. That's what I'm
Because
saying.
then the girl, like, if there's another
Dan's
girl,
going to have a better time. Exactly. The girls are going to have a better time. The guys are going to have a better time.
because you have to come single unless you were
Correct.
invited as a couple.
And then that turns into a fucking party.
Oh,
If it's just
fun.
a bunch of married people going, then it's going to be boring.
And
But
if
you
it's
want
a-
Dan there.
Yeah,
you
that's
want him
fine.
on that ledge.
It's 2 friend groups coming together, not like a bunch of like friend groups plus their other significant other that doesn't know anybody. So it's like everyone knows either the bride or the groom.
Right,
There's
and
no
by the way,
guess.
if it's a +1 that like isn't on the invite, that means that like you're gonna grab a rando for that.
Right.
Oh, I have a wedding to go to. Like,
Yeah.
Go.
I've never
Yeah.
been like like if I'm not in like a serious relationship, none of my friends are like, yeah, have a +1. They're like, no, come by yourself.
exactly. Like if I don't know you to have a girlfriend, it would be like, no, you're
most-
not just gonna grab.
But most people would feel uncomfortable going to a wedding by themselves, which is why they would bring a date.
Why?
well, women, I could see that.
Yeah.
yeah.
I could see
Nah.
that.
Yeah,
Don't
dude.
worry, Dan's waiting with open arms.
Yeah.
It's a double-edged sword. It's like
He'll make you feel comfortable.
Couple of hard AF seltzers later.
Yeah. He'll have a hard AF in his hand.
Yeah.
Come
Dress
on,
comes
ladies.
off. Dan's wearing the veil somehow, and you're like, well, let's do it, I guess. Who cares? We're here.
Caught the garter.
Yeah, didn't you just go to a wedding over the weekend?
I did.
Oh, so how was that experience?
It was good.
Carrying on.
It was good.
Was it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it was amazing, and I'm jealous.
By him just saying those two words very subtly,
Yep.
it's good. It's good.
You
Means he
know-
had sex with a stranger
You know he had the time of
his life. Yes, dude. So maybe the +1 thing stands. Yeah, if you want a fucking party wedding, then you have it no +1s. If you want a boring wedding, then yeah, bring
But
a
this
+1.
definitely keeps it at a, everyone is going to know someone. So if the groom or the bride or whatever is inviting you, you're clearly going to know someone. You're not just going to be like a total random that doesn't get to bring anybody and then doesn't know anyone.
Yeah.
Like they're literally like, you're our friend, right?
Yeah.
You're not with anyone. Come by yourself. We're all going to be there. There's going to be no kids.
Yeah.
We're going to spend the money that we would spend on favors for drinks, whatever. I don't know.
Craigers is saying our party favor was friendship and free alcohol. And it should have been more, Craig. Okay, you live in bumfuck Maryland. Should have been a lot more. I should have gotten fucking Jordans, high top Jordans, some Air Max 95s.
I think his party favor was lung fluid.
Yeah.
Yeah,
we got your favor.
got your
Craig.
favor, Craig.
Thanks for that.
I was in the hospital for 45 days.
Ross got a new perspective on life, which is invaluable.
Exactly.
There was no new perspective.
We're not getting divorced.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
That's huge.
Didn't know that was in the cards, but okay.
Was that on the table?
Someone almost dying like really revives a 7-year itch, don't you think?
Yeah. Well, not according to Albert Pujols, but for
Oh!
Nailed it.
You're welcome.
Boom, boom, boom.
I tee him up.
Yeah.
You knock him down. We haven't even talked. We haven't even got to showcase your Johnny Depp yet.
Oh, yeah. The trial's going on. The Johnny Depp trial's going on.
The biggest trial of the century. And by the way, Elon Musk is connected. Like, it's all going to come together.
We were talking about the Johnny Depp Amber Heard trial that is ongoing right now in the state of Virginia, which is for lovers. And I was unaware of this Musk baby situation. So before we went on air, Bob, share this with the audience because I didn't know this.
So my wife has been following this like by the second. She's obsessed with this, and that's all.
She should be.
It's all we talk about now, and by that I mean I just sit there as she tells me the plot to this divorce.
You're an expert.
Yeah.
You're an expert. Okay.
So I guess she was basically banging Elon Musk, like cheating on Johnny Depp with Elon Musk, and just fucking Elon Musk like the second they were donezo or whatever. Her and Johnny and. Her and Elon dated, and Elon was like, "You're super hot and seem cool for now."
Yeah.
So they decided to freeze some embryos, fertilized eggs. They decided to.
Okay.
Now,
So
how long were they together?
Yeah.
So how long were they get together at this point?
I remember it being like
I don't know the timeline on that.
It
doesn't seem like it was long enough to warrant like, hey, let's freeze eggs and sperm.
It was a couple months, and I'm telling you, this girl is very good at what she does.
Yeah, and I mean, look,
She's very good at what she does.
insanely attractive.
Yes.
I assume, and like between being an actress and being a psycho, probably pretty good at manipulation.
Real good in bed, I bet. She's bisexual.
God.
She's probably freaky.
She gave him a 3-way with Cara Delevingne. I will.
All right.
I'll give you
on
anything.
like drugs, right?
Yeah.
Remember?
That's
like
worth
on
the
a
sperm.
shit ton of fucking drugs.
That'll
too.
get that
Like,
sperm frozen real quick.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Musk was just like, there are ways. By the way, there are ways
Yes.
So
to get a guy to do stuff.
Oh yes.
So they decided that was a good idea or whatever. Musk slowly comes to find out, or maybe quickly comes to find out that she's fucking crazy. After they break up, he wants the embryos destroyed.
Sure.
She doesn't let that happen and
No. Meal ticket.
unfreezes one, puts it in another lady because she's not carrying that fucking thing.
No,
prayer.
you're not going to
No.
mess up that high and tight.
And apparently she timed it for when the first one of her and Johnny Depp's trials were going on to make her seem more sympathetic as well. Like she was going to be a mother.
Yeah,
Oh, yes, of course.
You know, like he abused me, and now I'm going to be a mother. I mean, I'm not pregnant. I put it in someone else because I don't want to deal with that shit.
Can we hear about the story of how you became? Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Don't worry about how I became a mother. Just know that I am one, right?
That
Don't
is
ask any questions.
Fucking insane, dude.
Is that rude of me to ask if she is?
A mother?
Yeah.
Oh, if she really is?
Well, if she's taking care of the kid, I guess.
it's TBD. But yeah, exactly.
Glorified nanny. We're going to find out during the trial. You know,
Yeah.
Depp is going to bring it up. Why don't you ask her about
Well,
the baby?
no, so-
ask her about the baby. Ask her about the
So
baby.
actually, there's going to be supposedly courtroom appearances by Paul Bettany, James Franco, and Elon Musk.
yeah.
Apparently, also so far, a bunch of Depp's exes have given character witness statements, including Penelope Cruz and Winona Ryder.
Penelope.
Being like, he was the nicest, best boyfriend that I've ever had. I wish it had worked out type of thing.
Right. Besides being, like, they keep trying to get him on, like, drugs and alcohol, right?
Right.
Besides that, like, being kind of a problem, no one has ever, like, he's not had a history of it, right?
No, not at all.
So it's like, and she was filming everything, which doesn't look good for her, right?
Hiding
like,
cameras around the house.
Yeah.
Apparently, one time she was like the day after his mom died, she was trying to like trigger him to get him to like go bananas on camera, and he just like the most he did was like slam cabinets and like run out of the room.
and like find a camera or something and be like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah.
Like,
When is this? When is
yes.
this?
No, he did.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, so he says, if you want to do it, but he says, like, what the fuck is this?
What the fuck is
you
this?
fucking recording me? Like,
you fucking recording me?
Because she was saying, like, right after his mom died. And by the way, his mom was, like, I guess, abusive to him, like, physically.
Yeah.
So that's, like, a trigger. So, and she knew that. And so,
And
right.
his sister just testified to that yesterday.
Yes. And so he was pouring a glass of wine, like, the day after. And she was like, oh, are you really, with the hidden camera, being like, oh, are you really going to drink that? And he's like,
Yes, I'm going to drink it.
right. Like, what?
My mom just died.
What the fuck?
My mom just died. I'm
Like,
gonna drink some fucking wine.
everyone knows I love wine.
Yeah.
Like, that's no secret. I literally have, like, a winery and, like, I think he has a restaurant on his
He does, on the property. On the
that
property.
serves wine,
Yep.
like, only.
It is. He has his own winery. I think he had to sell that place, but he had it for 20 years.
Yeah.
He had it forever.
Yeah.
I'll just do another Pirates. I can't afford it. I'll do another Pirates. Just give me another Pirates. I'll do another Pirates.
And again, like, yeah, I know Bob calls me, what is it, an Aunt Tom or an Aunt?
Are you an Aunt Tom?
How do we say
Aunt
it?
Karen.
Aunt Karen. So that I'm like,
It's like, that's an
Aunt
Uncle
Tom's
Tom?
a little.
I'm like a
Yeah, that's a
sympathizer.
little racist.
I'm a
Little too on the
sympathizer.
nose,
Yeah. I'm an ally to the straight white men community or whatever. But I really think on this one, I'm on the right side of history.
Yes.
Okay.
This is a picture. I have a picture of her up right now. This is her reaction to her former assistant saying that she also verbally and physically abused her.
Yes.
Just a little smirk.
Look at
She's
that little
just
bitch.
smirking the whole time. Her
Look at
facial
that little
expressions.
bitch. Look
yeah.
at her smirk, Your Honor. Look at her smirk, Your Honor.
And Johnny Depp is just like this broken dude that used to
Yeah.
be the fucking shit.
In the
and,
testimony
like,
yesterday where the old man was crying
Yes,
about
the
all she
neighbor.
did was scream at him and call him
Yeah.
a fat old man.
Yeah.
Oh.
The neighbor.
I didn't need to know any of this.
I had to get him something like or the sister or something had to book them. There's text messages where, hey, I booked you another room in case she goes psycho on you again, like all kinds of, like,
Amber Heard's sister.
no, Johnny Depp's sister.
Because Amber Heard's sister, or at least her assistant, Kate James, said that Amber Heard's sister, like Amber Heard treated her like a dog. Like just
Yes.
like with like lashed
Yeah.
out at her constantly, like when she was pissed off. The mom apparently confided in the assistant that she was terrified of Amber.
Yeah. And I think that's also part of it is like it's actually kind of sad to have to admit as a dude, right, that you were like scared
of a woman.
of this
That's what Will Smith's going through.
girl, with a magical vagina and whatever else she has, and master manipulation skills to where you even said it yourself. She had a lesbian relationship. She got a lot of money from that, moved on from that. Like she does this.
She broke up one of my former best friends' fucking
Yes.
long-term relationships.
Yes.
Like, I mean, I don't know what the power is about her.
And I
No
think she
idea.
actually broke up Johnny Depp's like long-term, super normal, amazing relationship.
Yeah, they were
with
together
that
for
French,
22 years. Yeah,
like,
Vanessa Paradise. Or,
beautiful,
Yeah.
French singer or something, which is just like, yeah, that's who Johnny Depp should be
Fuck
with,
yeah,
right?
it is. Yeah.
And I guess she broke that up from Rum Diaries. So she's the
She's poison. She's fentanyl.
she is the girl that you're
She's
scared
fentanyl.
of.
Yeah.
She's the girl you're scared of.
You put your penis in that vagina, you might as well be snorting a line of fentanyl because you're going to die and your whole life's going to turn to shit.
Well, you're not gonna die, but
No,
you're
you're
definitely
gonna
gonna be emasculated. Like, yeah, like her in Rum Diaries, I was always like,
Look at this.
don't blame you. I never blamed him.
I would just be like, I'll do anything you
It's
say.
literally like the most perfect. That's the first thing I thought. I never saw the movie because I guess it was trash.
It was
but,
stupid, yeah.
But the first thing I thought when I saw that was like, oh my God.
Yeah.
Like that person
All right,
is
perfect
but,
looking.
but hey, hang on. So I've seen her in real life a bunch of
whatever.
times.
You
No,
can say that all the fuck you
without
want.
makeup, she's just a normal
There's
don't
no
care,
way.
That's like a lot of women, though, right?
Yeah.
That's just most women.
Like look at most women, even on like their the one day almost every woman has professional, like Hollywood-ish
Yeah.
makeup done is their wedding.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
look at what they look like on their wedding versus what they look like even on a normal day out.
Yes.
But that's what everyone looks like in a movie. Everyone
Yes.
has wedding makeup in a movie.
Is like
That's true. That's
perfect,
true.
airbrushed.
Yeah.
But you can tell her features in like just her features, her hair, her everything. Like that is a perfect
I love her.
face.
I want to give her
Like-
all of my
I'll
money.
be her little garbage boy,
Yeah.
her little dirty boy.
Classic
honestly,
Hollywood.
I could see Giorgio and her like hitting it off.
Oh, I can see Giorgio and him going along with all the bullshit.
yeah.
I see Giorgio riding that train all the way into the ground. Like she can't actually like
And then back up
fuck
on my
with
Netflix
you
stock
in any
after.
way.
Yeah,
Because you'd be
dude.
like, hidden cameras? Fuck yeah, I'm into it. Do you know what I mean? Like,
Let me set him up for you.
oh yeah, you're manipulating me.
You want
Let's
4K?
fucking do this.
Do you want
thing.
4K? Let
Yeah.
me put some sound in the ceiling. I'll fucking boom mic this shit.
I will cry on command.
Yeah, dude.
Yes, like
Yeah. But she's fucking insane. You don't have enough money for her, Giorgio. She goes for like the mega rich only. And if you're not rich, then she moves on.
So I need some sort of Ponzi scheme before that.
Yeah, I mean, if you
what if you Amber Hearded Amber Heard?
Yeah, dude. So if you look at it this way, Giorgio, we'll just break it down from like her past relationship history, okay? She dates a buddy of mine, not that rich. It doesn't maybe $1 million, $2 million tops, right? And then she moves on. He's not good enough. Moves on to this female publicist. She's got millions of dollars. Lives in Malibu on the beach. That's fine. Then she meets Johnny Depp. Johnny Depp's a lot richer than the fucking woman I was married to. I'm going to go ahead and climb that ladder. Where do you go after Johnny Depp, who's made $500 million? Elon Musk. Then you go to Musk after that. And now she doesn't have anywhere to go because who's above Musk?
Putin?
Blammo, dude. Blammo. So Amber
It wouldn't
Heard,
surprise me. It's got to be Putin or some Saudi oil, air fucking thing with a towel on and all the whole shit where it's just like, yeah, to come to United Arab Emirates or
She
Dubai.
single-handedly saves Ukraine.
No, she rides in on a tank with a Z painted on it, killing women and children.
Yeah, she's got a Pepsi in her hand.
She's leading a death squad.
Probably.
So it says that she only married Johnny Depp.
She married the girl, but I don't know that gay marriage was technically legal back then.
So Amber Heard has been in relationships with Andy Muschietti, Vito Schnabel, Elon Musk, James Franco, Tazia Van Ray, is that the girl? William S. Tribble, Mark Weistrach,
And those are all rich
Valentino-
people.
Yeah. Alejandro Monteverde.
Yeah, these are all super
And
mega
then
rich
she's
people.
rumored to have hooked up with, there's one person in this hookup that I find interesting and I love. But she's rumored to have hooked up with Cara Delevingne, Mary Day Villapine or whatever.
Yeah.
Arthur Wybrants, Crispin Glover.
Oh, shit.
That's a good one. Unsung hero.
Oh, he
Dark
is.
horse.
He is. So I had a friend. Their best
Austin
friend.
Nichols.
Their best friend dated this girl. Dated Crispin Glover, and one night we were all out, and I go, "Hey, were you the one that dated Crispin Glover?" And she was like, "Yes, I loved him. I loved him." I was like, "How long did you guys date?" She's like, "Almost for 3 years."
Wait, who were you talking to in this?
It was a friend's best friend, and she went into the whole Crispin Glover thing, and I was like, I don't understand. How are you with Crispin? No one's with Crispin Glover, right?
Oh, but we all want to be.
Kind of. And I was like, so what was it really like? Was it just because here's what I envisioned. Whereas like behind the scenes, it was a switch and he was just a normal guy named Ron who talked like this. And,
Yeah.
No, it turns out he was super fucking weird. Exactly like, we would expect Crispin Glover to be. And the whole relationship was just doing this like cool, weird shit. But he was fun and just lived like a fucking complete weirdo the entire time. And then I think right after that, you know who it was? Klain did a movie with Crispin Glover. It was what's the movie where they all get eaten? They were eating each other. It was a famous 1800s, Bob. You guys have a history podcast.
Donner Party?
That's it,
Yep.
the Donner Party movie. That's where they met. And he did that movie with Crispin Glover. And that's where we met through the friend of a friend, where it was just like, holy shit. 3 years? It was a 3-year relationship. She was like, yeah, he's super weird. We used to show up to movies and do a bunch of weird shit. And I was like, all right, cool. But with Johnny Depp, everything that we've seen in this trial that's going on, I'm not really surprised because that's who I expected Johnny Depp to be. It's just this weird kind of cool guy who's getting fucked up off his own wine, doing drugs, living his life, and this girl comes in and completely fucking ruins it.
So, Bob, do you have any intel on the poop of it all?
I don't have any intel poop. What I didn't realize until 2 seconds ago, though, is that she is a Austin, Texas native.
Whoa! She'll be back here.
She grew up in Manor and went to St. Michael's Catholic High School in Barton Creek.
Holy shit, that is fucking 15 minutes down the road, Giorgio. She'll be back for a high school reunion.
I think we need to set up some sort of catering company.
Yeah.
Now's your time. Go to that 20th high school reunion. She's got to be getting close to 38, right? Where's she at age-wise?
She's my age. She's the same class. She would have been the same high school
she's
class.
only
How old are you?
36. She's 35.
Oh.
Her birthday is in a week.
Perfect. So 2 years, Giorgio, she'll be here. You have 2 years to plan this out before she comes back to her 20th high school reunion, and then you can do all the things.
I will start a podcast for 2 years describing how I'm getting ready.
Oh, one of those, right? Looking for herd or whatever, and then like she comes on in the end.
That's a really good name.
Looking for herd. Have you heard?
Or something about a herd, right?
Have you heard? Follow the herd.
Follow the herd.
Yeah,
That's
something
better.
Like that.
Follow the herd.
It's got to be something punny. Go punny with it.
Follow the herd.
Yeah, follow the herd.
But yeah, they are talking about the poop in the bed.
Oh, pooped in the bed.
The nugget.
You soiled the bed.
The nugget of poop.
By pooping in the bed. I keep seeing the photo of it, and I've really zoomed in on that poop photo. I think we could probably show the one that's a wide shot, not the close-up of the poop, because that's probably a little too graphic. But from the wide shot, you're like, all right, yeah, that looks like a girl's human shit. Like, I buy that. She said it was the dog.
Yeah, I think the only thing you need to figure out is if it's human or dog. I think is what's on trial here. Because if it is human.
That's human? Yeah, that's human, right? Yeah, go to that wide. You can pop up the wide. Pop up the wide let the people judge.
Also, looks like there's a smear, which might be like the way a dog would like drag its butt afterwards.
No.
Yes. See that trail to the left?
I want to go dog. I'm going to go dog. My heart wants to say dog.
Your heart wants to say
Dogs leave a tidy pile.
That's true.
And they
don't drag
move.
their ass across the bed.
Dogs are all different
Humans
kinds.
do a log, hot and long.
This looks like a human shit.
It's not always a hot and long, Jesse.
This looks way...
Put the camera on Jesse for this. Let her live in that shame right there. Let her live in that shame. A hot and long.
Hot and long.
You just said that out loud, and now you're living in it. A hot and long.
I can never eat Little Caesars again.
Yeah, who talks like that?
It's not hot and ready. It's a hot and long.
It can be.
Anyways.
Oh, you pooped in our bed. You defiled our marriage. It's dirty. Dirty the bed.
Blushing now. But yeah, so Bob seems to be very confident about his.
This is a human, and
I
human
am
shits
too.
aren't usually this, or I'm sorry, dog shits aren't usually this wet. Look at the seeping around it.
Yep.
They can be. Dogs have diarrhea.
That's
I have 2 dogs. I live with 2 dogs,
Yeah.
and I change
Anecdotal.
human shit every fucking. I take shits. I see my kid shits. I see more shit than anyone in this room right now. I see so much shit every day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hashtag I stand with Bob.
It's
I
just
stand with Bob. Hashtag I stand with Bob.
It's just like a constant, right, Bob? It's just kind of like an aura of shit always.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like you're always just like, where am I smelling?
Where's that
Where's the
shit,
shit?
coming from?
Yeah, it could be
Where's
anyone's
the
shit.
shit?
Yeah.
Yeah, it could be anyone's shit, and it's never chocolate.
No, never.
You always
once.
want it to be chocolate, but it's
Don't-
never chocolate.
Don't pick it
but,
up. Don't pick it up.
No, that's a Coke shit.
That's a Coke shit right
Come
there.
on, Giorgio. Now it's time for you to have some expertise.
Yeah, that's a Coke shit, brother. Yes or no?
Or
Girls
or
don't
Dan.
poop.
It's got the sort of like.
Girls don't poop.
It's
Put it
got
back
this-
on screen for
it's-
Giorgio
it's
one
got
more
the-
time so you can see it wide. There it is.
No, I'm sitting right here looking at it.
Ah, you
clearly.
need a better view, Giorgio.
It's-
There it is.
It's got the wetness of like an intoxicant shit. Yeah, like she was drinking
Yes,
and all this
yes.
stuff, and
You know those shits? The beer shits,
Yeah.
the
Yep.
Coke shits.
Yep.
It doesn't
They're
matter.
different.
Bring
They're
a
just
picture of her
different.
face again. Worth it. Doesn't matter. Even if it is human shit, I'll clean it up for
boy.
you. I won't say anything. I'll give
Oh
you a kiss
yeah,
on the
let's put
forehead.
a picture of the shit next to her face
Your
from
Honor,
Rum
Your Honor,
Diaries.
Your Honor, she pooped in her bed.
Yeah,
she pooped in her bed, Your Honor.
and everyone would be like, "That's fine."
Yeah, Giorgio doesn't care.
Oh, she pooped in the bed.
Yeah.
That's
Oh, oops,
okay.
this hot girl pooped in the bed. Oh, well.
she can shit
well.
anywhere.
I'll clean it up for her. No big deal.
You can
Pop
and
that picture on
literally-
screen right there.
Literally,
Right
just
there, yep.
just
Yeah, she pooped in the bed.
just wrap up the blanket. You can throw it away. You're fucking rich.
New sheets?
right?
Yeah. Every
No,
day.
here's what I think happened, okay? This is my guess on the shit in the bed. It's on the top sheet. You're going to have to pull off that whole sheet. Johnny was probably still sleeping. So then you're going to have to
No,
wake
it's
him
on
up
the
and he's going to be like, oh,
comforter.
did you poop in the bed? Did you fucking poop in the bed? No, I think it's on a sheet. It's on a top sheet, right?
Anyways, that's not what's on trial.
Which is still
Yes, so
dogs.
that's the top
Dogs
sheet.
are on top. Dogs don't get in the bed.
So she would have had to rip that sheet out from underneath Johnny, woke him up, and then he's going to be like, why are you waking me up? You pooped the bed? You pooped the fucking bed? And then it would have been a goddamn disaster.
Also, who took this pic?
Johnny
he
took
did
the pic.
because at this point he's in it. Like she's putting hidden cameras around. Like at this point is when they're like doing like documenting shit to like act. Documenting shit literally
Yeah.
to get on each other.
Basically, she was every day at some point in this marriage until the end of it. Every day she was setting up a domestic violence obstacle course
Yes.
that Johnny Depp had to navigate.
Yes.
And if he tripped, like it's that Nickelodeon
beautiful.
show, Temple of Doom or whatever.
Yeah.
Legend of the Hidden Temple. Like if he messes up, he smacks her.
Yeah.
And
This
so he
is
has
beautiful.
to he has to navigate this domestic violence obstacle course that she is laying traps for him in every day.
Yeah,
Yep. It's true.
it is.
She's like putting up cameras, trying to trigger him, like just saying the weirdest shit. Like even all this, footage. She's like, she starts every fight
Yeah.
by just like goading him and poking him. And like literally she wants him
To beat her.
to beat her. And she will even hit him, slap him, which somebody even, I think it was in the trial, were like punched. And she was like, I didn't punch you. I slapped you.
Yeah.
Like it's in the text or something where he's like, you fucking
Yeah.
hit me.
So one time she actually figured out a way to make it happen, sort of. And so what would usually happen, I guess, is that Johnny Depp, like she would do this and Johnny Depp would just leave the room,
Yes.
right? He would just de-escalate, leave the room. So she figures out, what's a room you can't leave? An airplane. So
Yeah.
they were sitting on an airplane and she just started like hitting him and screaming at him. And he
But like hitting, not like
Yeah.
no marks, nothing. Just like hitting, poking, prodding. Yeah.
And then he pushed her off of him because she was attacking him.
Sure.
And she fell and I guess fell hard or whatever. She was like, you abused me.
Yeah. Classic.
Yeah, classic. That's the same thing that happened with Angelina Jolie and Brad Pitt. Yeah.
a
He got
little
arrested off of that plane,
different.
that private plane.
Little different. I think.
I don't know.
Little different, I think. I don't
B.
think
Pitt
Ange-
seems the same way. I think it's these fucking girls. Like, I think it's Angelina Jolie and Amber Heard. They seem cut from the same fucking cloth, let's be honest about it. I don't think B. Pitt wants any of that fucking heat, and I don't think Depp did either.
Yeah, I would hate to put Angelina Jolie and Amber Heard in the
Same, yeah. Go back and watch
the
Mr.
same
and Mrs. Smith.
manipulative, like crazy person, like Bob is saying, setting these traps every single day. I think Angelina Jolie was fed up with something, and they fought in the fucking plane, and it was a marriage that was ending. But yeah,
It's a marriage that didn't start well and didn't
end well, and we all
Maybe
knew
she
it
wanted to
wouldn't.
adopt more kids from other countries.
Possibly. Like, honestly, it could have been something like that.
Yeah.
And when you're married, actually married for that long and not, my God, her and Johnny Depp were married for like not even a year.
Yeah, an hour.
Yeah, they were married for an hour. So she had this plan from day one. She didn't even wait to kind of get some time under her belt so that it would all
She just wanted that money and get the fuck
make
out of there.
sense. She had her plan in effect like week
'Cause
one of the marriage.
The Rum Diary was an independent movie. You don't get paid that much for those.
No, and she doesn't, Anyway.
What she got?
Maybe it was a sequel to Fear and Loathing. There's a lot of promotion around Rum Diaries.
No, but your actual salary as an actor is very, very little.
Her pay was access to Johnny Depp.
Yeah.
Yes.
Man, you know who dodged a bullet?
Who?
Aaron Eckhart.
Yeah.
Oh,
Because
what?
he was like playing her boyfriend or husband or whatever in the Rum Diary.
That could have
and
been him.
he backed out?
No, but it could have been him.
Oh,
Just
he
could've
was
been
in
him.
it. Yeah. Girls like that, they're doing percentage game.
Yeah.
So they're like, who can I get you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Boom,
But,
Ben.
he was in Batman. He had just been in The Dark Knight, maybe she
Oh,
was.
yeah.
But she shot her shot for the biggest name, and she
got it.
got
Ooh,
it.
that
she
would
got
be
it.
interesting to get him on trial and ask if she ever, like, even flirted, because that would be like,
Yeah.
It'd be great to get him on trial as Harvey Two-Face, with half his face melted off.
I say fuck all that. Just let's get her on the network when she has to move back in with her parents in Austin.
Yeah, I'm down.
oh, yes.
And just have a show with her and Giorgio called Crazy Town.
No.
Fucktard Crazy Town.
It's Have You Heard?
I know.
Have you heard?
Have you heard?
You heard?
You heard? Yeah, go really, like, ridiculous with it. And it's just like
You heard?
yeah, everything you say, you end with that.
Mailbag, you heard? And then you're just reading letters from people. Why not? Why
Very, very did I do that?
not? Did I do that?
Dan murders me around month 2.
Yeah,
He just
yeah.
no, just,
You can't even put her in cancel house. Like, everyone will be like, bro, no.
No, sir. No,
Yeah,
sir.
she's going to have to be in the fraud house, maybe?
Maybe. James, we got a crime corner today?
Oh.
Thursday.
I know.
You seem so shocked by it.
I know, I'm sorry.
As if
We
there's
were
anything else on that computer.
I know we were just like talking.
Just rapping.
Rapping.
What do we got?
I don't know.
Oh, you don't know. We don't have to do one this week,
I
James.
mean, look, the Amber Heard thing is a crime.
The
Yeah.
Amber Heard is like a big crime corner.
We had a
and
cringe
went-
corner.
We had a
already.
cringe corner.
We had a
this week.
cringe corner this week of the rock star wedding, which actually people really liked that cringe corner. Because it was just
We're
like,
crazy. We're a crazy
'Cause
couple. We don't
everybody
know no
knows.
better.
And like I was actually talking about someone specific that
Yeah.
like we know that posts pictures like that
Sure.
of how crazy they are
Oh, God. I know exactly who you're talking
and
about.
kooky and wild.
Oof.
And I'm like, there is something kooky and wild about you guys, but you don't know it.
Yeah, and I know who that person is, and I know who their friends are. And a post popped up. You ever see people posts of like, hey guys, I'm back. I just took a well-needed break from social media. And you're like, man, I'm going to go ahead and scroll down to your last post here. It was 6 days ago. So that you took a whole 6 days off of social media? Is that what you did and you're cleaned and refreshed now?
Right.
And you need to tell everybody? Oh, I recommend everybody doing it. Just get off social media for 6 days.
Oh, remember when Ilaria was getting off and then she posted about the baby
Same with Chrissy Teigen.
a week later?
Baby Jessica was in that fucking well longer than she was off Twitter. So, yeah, those two I'm over. I know exactly what you're talking about. I'm over all their shit.
Right.
Now I'm just watching, I won't unfollow them because I want to see the train wreck that's going to happen in a couple of years
Sure.
as far as a divorce or a thing or,
Right.
an overeating sitch or, some type of strangulation, whatever it
Whatever.
is. Most of the people that I follow on Instagram or Facebook or Twitter are kind of just people that I think are just going to kill themselves, and I want to see it. I want to see their last post.
You hate follow or curiosity follow or whatever.
It's not hate, right?
No, it's not hate.
So like Britney Spears, I follow her because I know she's gonna die, and I want to see what the last post is, and I want to be like, oh my god, I just saw that yesterday.
By the way, her announcement. Who announces that early?
The food baby? Oh yeah, dude.
No, but it's gonna be a long road. Like she's got to be 10 weeks, maybe.
Not even probably.
So it's going to feel like, I mean, celebrities never announce that early because it's going to feel like they're pregnant for literally 5 years.
Yeah.
And people are going to be like, is she going to fucking have this baby? So all celebrities know you announce close to the end.
Yeah.
So that you get a couple bump pics and then you have a baby and then it feels like you were never pregnant.
Yay.
All of that. We could do this. I don't know if it's.
If you're going to do it, James. Pull the fucking trigger, all right? You don't leave people hanging like that. You pull the trigger. Why are you making that face? Is it that cringy?
Yeah, we're not going to do this one.
Why?
Because, like, it's a
Somebody
funny
died?
headline, and then you, like, look at the crime, and it's, like, something with fucking kids.
God damn it.
The killer,
I found a pretty okay crime corner.
Please,
God.
Bob, can you...
Play the fucking
Bob
theme
is
song.
going to help me out today. He's helped us with the...
Here we go. Jesse, moment of silence for the theme song. There it is. Crime Corner. I feel like it's Bob's day. Bob deserves this.
Yes, he's
Hashtag I
giving
stand
us
with Bob.
all the info on the Amber Heard,
Yeah.
Johnny Depp of it all. By the way, does your wife know that Emma Stone is moved here?
No.
Oh,
Okay, maybe I could like get one on her.
Well, not
text her
that.
right now.
I think Bob is. That's probably your dream girl. I would imagine.
She's up there. She's up there.
Yeah.
You know.
You like a ginge, huh?
Yeah, I mean, Courtney is a little bit ginge.
Yeah,
Oh,
dude.
I thought she was
It's half ginge.
She's like a strawberry blonde, you know?
Yeah, half ginge.
a library blonde.
Yeah.
Okay,
What do you think this man did?
Okay, this is a fun way to do it. Okay,
Is
let's do the
that
crime corner
the
guessing
Mexican
game.
pizza that is back at Taco Bell now, or no?
What did he do?
It is not.
I think he probably soiled somebody's food before he served it to him.
Oh, yeah, like a DoorDash sitch. What
Okay.
is it, Bob?
Okay. He raped and killed 5 children.
See?
I'm kidding.
Okay. Fuck you, dude. Okay, go.
He has been running around Greenville, South Carolina, pieing people in the face with plates full of whipped cream.
Oh.
That's fun.
Against their will, I guess. He's a serial attacker. Police are hunting the man who started randomly smashing people in the face with plates of whipped cream. Police say that they have a surveillance video of him leaning up against the wall with his ammo, with a thing of whipped cream.
Yeah, and you had the footage right there, the screenshot. Yeah.
Yeah, so this man's just running around Greenville, South Carolina. This is all they know about him. They have one photo of him, very similar to the New York subway situation.
It's almost like he's posing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He wants to
people
get
know.
caught.
So this man is just running around South Carolina, smashing people in the face with
He
pies.
wants to get caught. It's a fetish.
But that's so fun because it is technically a crime.
Right.
But
Yeah.
how fun.
Well, here's the thing. There's one line
Life
that you
is
said.
boring.
There's a line that you said in this where it was against people's will. Not one time have I seen a cream pie in the face. Oof, even saying that out loud sounds horrific. Not one time have I seen a cream pie in the face in public
Okay.
that people wanted. Where they were like, oh, thank God you cream pied me in the face.
Actually, I'd venture to say
that really changed my day.
I'd venture to say you actually haven't seen the other one either.
No, if you're in porn, then that's a cream
You're
pie
not-
that you deserve, you know?
Yeah.
But are you wanting?
Well, yeah, it's
Yeah.
like there's stuff I do here, you know, at work that I don't necessarily want to do, but I'm at work and I'm going to do it because it's my job.
Exactly. But you're not seeing someone that's like, yes,
Yeah.
please.
Yeah.
That's what I want.
Just
You're
l-
saying I want the end result, which is money.
Right.
Okay. So just want to make sure that you know that I don't think there's any
Regarding cream pies?
in the face.
Oh, in the face. Gotcha.
And it happens all the time. So when I was in
You
college.
mean girls don't love that?
I guess not. They'll just do
If it didn't burn, maybe. If there was no burning factor,
Yeah.
Never know. When I was in college, it was either when I was in college or I worked at TFM, but this happened at Mizzou. there was a quote unquote serial hugger who was just running around campus and like grabbing people and being like, hug, 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 hug. And the police were actually looking out for him because, it is really. and a couple, like the police were on the hunt for him because a couple people were like, I hated that.
Yeah, like
don't
that
fucking
is
touch me.
Awful.
Yeah.
The pie, it would be like, it would be really bad, but you also have a real good story.
Yeah.
In a world that's quite boring right now.
Sure,
like he'd be like, dude, like Bob, I'd be like, why were you late? He'd be like, bro, like I just got pied in the face, like on the way. I got cream pied.
On
the way to work, and
oh,
you'd be like, you know what?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
All right, actually, that story has an ending, too. I didn't realize. Campus bear hugger pleads guilty to assault and stalking charges. He spent 10 days in the Boone County jail.
No way.
The
10
hugger
days for
did?
hugging?
The hugger?
Yeah.
What is
well, he
this
was
guy
accused
going to
of
get?
stalking, too, so.
Yeah.
Well, it's never just a hug, is it?
Never.
Then you got to stalk. Then you got to rape.
Yeah.
Then you got to re-rape.
Because this guy, I would say, is not going to really have any actual contact. It's just going to be the pie, and then he runs away. Do you know what I mean? So he's not actually touching you.
No.
Which might work in his favor as far as jail time.
Maybe. Thoughts and prayers to him and his family through this difficult time.
Love to see it.
Yeah.
We thank him for his service because he's really making...
Cream pie is a better place. No?
He's making South Carolina, whatever this town is, everyone there.
He's making cream pies great again. No?
He's giving a story.
Yeah.
He's making a day interesting for people.
He's giving people a journey, you know?
Yeah.
Some people pay for this.
Exactly.
Giorgio, have you been paid to do this? Yes or no?
He was
course.
getting a sandwich.
Okay.
He missed the whole
Did
conversation.
you get a Sammy? Where'd you get a Sammy
I
from,
was watching
Giorgio?
on my phone.
Where'd
you were?
Where'd you
Oh
get
my
that
gosh.
Sambo from?
Little,
That's dedication.
Little PTs.
A little PT Terry's.
dedication.
I'm a fan of that. A lot better than Whataburger.
Yeah.
I'll go on the record and say it. I don't care.
100%.
Texans, real Texans, I don't care.
The trick is to get the single cheeseburger, not the double, because then it gets a little greasy. And
Nah.
if you want more, you get two.
No, that's too
No.
much bread. You get the double. You
get the
take
double.
that grease. You take that grease.
Yeah, you
that-
take that grease right to the fucking asshole.
No.
No.
It's all about the proportions of the lettuce, tomato to burger.
No.
It's the ratio. It's all
Oh,
about
I
the
used to get the grilled cheese at In-N-Out, so I clearly don't care about the actual meat.
Yeah.
I care about
The
the
grease.
lettuce, tomato, onion
Grease.
sauce.
Yeah.
And then a toasty one.
Outside, yeah. A nice toasty outside. Thanks for joining us, kids. Roscoe Truman said, great show today. And I hope everybody out there gets cream pie tonight, okay? Just gets a nice little cream pie to the face, be in public or private. We're not going to judge. We don't care. We're not going to judge. We don't give a shit. Go to Ross Patterson Revolution on iTunes, rate the show a 5-star, and leave a review. That's all the fucking advertisers want. That's all they want. Just do it. Same with Spotify. Just click a 5-star, walk away, cream pie somebody, and then forget about it, okay?
Sure.
That's what a cream pie does. It helps you forget about things you don't want to do, like leave a rating and review on iTunes or Spotify. But just do it anyways, and then you can cream pie the rest of the night, okay? We love you. For Jesse Heisman, a.k.a. the Jables, I'm Ross Patterson. This is The Revolution. Buenos tardes, everyone.
Good afternoon.